Very good evening, all of you. Very good evening, all. Very good evening. Who are present in the class? Say good evening, all. Today we will discuss. So today is the last demo class for you. So I said no. Any students we are interested, you can WhatsApp me. I can give Zoom ID and password. From tomorrow onwards, we'll continue in the Zoom only. So today I will explain 1 mark questions. 2 questions I will discuss with you now. That too 1 mark questions. Good evening, Shweta. Good evening, Girija. Good evening, Ganesh. 1 mark question. Like a definition. Compulsory question it will ask definition. 1 mark question. One is in vector algebra chapter. One is in determinants chapter. And one is LPP. So out of these 2 questions compulsory they will ask. So definitions, we have compulsory very important definitions in LPP chapter. So now I will dictate the definition, you can write, okay. First I will discuss LPP, we have 1 mark question definition, okay, that I will discuss with you, okay. Keep heading, objective function. Keep heading everyone, objective function. I will tell the definition now. Keep heading, objective function. Objective function. Right definition. Linear function. Linear function. Z is equal to. Linear function Z is equal to ax plus by. Linear function Z is equal to ax plus by. Where a comma b are constants, small letter, where a comma b are constants, where a comma b are constants, where a comma b are constants, let a comma b are constant. I repeat once again, linear function z is equal to ax plus by, where a comma b are constant, which has to be maximized or minimized. Which has to be maximized or minimized is called. Which has to be maximized or minimized is called a linear objective function. A linear objective function. A linear objective function. I repeat once again, complete definition. See everyone. Linear function z is equal to ax plus by, where a and b are constant, which has to be maximized or minimized is called linear objective function. Okay, now next definition, constraints. Second definition, constraints. 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 My voice is audible to everyone? Are you following? First definition, objective function definition completed. Second definition I am discussing with you, constraints. 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 Right definition. The linear inequalities or equations. The linear inequalities or equations the linear inequalities or equations on the variables of on the variables of on the variables of on the variables of a linear programming problem variables of a linear programming problem are called are called constraints are called constraints are called constraints are called constraints. Understand second one? Can I move to third one? Third definition. Everyone is ready? Say yes or no? Yes, third definition is feasible region. Dear students, third definition is feasible region. FEASIBLE, feasible REGION, region. Feasible region. The common region yes, they said only 8 members, no problem. If 1 member also I will teach. Okay. The common region determined by the common region determined by all the constraints including the common region determined by all the constraints including non-negative constraints x comma y greater than or equal to 0 x comma y greater than or equal to 0 x comma y greater than or equal to 0 x comma y greater than or equal to 0 of a linear programming problem is called the feasible region. Dear students, definition point of view in examination compulsory you can write how we are explaining like that only. You cannot change anything. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದೇ ಥರ ನೀವು ಬರಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. Now I am explaining exactly textbook definition. Okay, you can write the same. Can I move to next one? Next definition? Yes. Feasible solution. Dear students, next definition. Feasible solution. Keep reading. Feasible solution. Right definition. Points within and on the boundary of the feasible region represents feasible solution. Main definition, what is meant by LPP? Keep reading. LPP. Linear programming problem. Fifth definition, LPP. Linear programming problem. Keep reading, everyone. Linear programming problem definition, name itself LPP. Okay. Yes. Start writing LPP definition. To minimize or maximize a linear function, subject to certain conditions, determined by a set of linear inequalities, determined by a set of linear inequalities with variables as non-negative, such problems are called, my daughter is saying hi. She want to show one's camera to you. Such problems are called linear programming problems. Okay. Completed. Next. So these are the 5 definitions. Out of these 5, compulsory one question they will ask in the examination, dear students. Out of these 5, one question compulsory. Dear students, day before yesterday, 2 mark question we discussed area of triangle. Yesterday we discussed 3 mark question. 3 mark question which chapter? Matrices. Today we discussed 1 mark. Total 6 marks it can covered. Okay. Please understand the situation, dear students. Tomorrow onwards, I will take the class on the morning time, not evening. Okay. Morning 6:30 to 7:15, you have a Zoom class. The students who are interested to attend the classes, please WhatsApp me. You can pay the fee. Then I can send the ID and password to you. Tomorrow onwards, morning 6:30 to 7:15, 7:30, I will say. We have the live class in the Zoom. The students who want to continue classes, please enroll by paying some amount through Google Pay or Phone Pay. Then I can send immediately ID and password. Okay. Understand? From tomorrow onwards, morning I will take the class 6:30. You need to wake up. That is important because you want to pass means you need to wake up. Okay. So tomorrow 6 morning, not evening. Tomorrow onwards class should be morning only. Okay. Morning you can finish. Yes, Shweta? Haya, Hana. Morning 6:30. You need to wake up and you can attend the class. And morning time your network also good. Then we can finish the class in the morning only. Okay. So in the Zoom only, please WhatsApp me. I will send the details of how to pay the amount. Okay, that's it today's class. See all of you. Only 1 mark I explained. So yesterday, today, day before yesterday, 3 days, total 5 marks covered. That 5 mark questions, I can give some questions for practice as well as to write without seeing. Who will join the classes, who will pay the amount, I can create a group, supplementary group. Students, you can I can join all you people into the group, and I can send the messages there, PDF files and everything. Okay, please speak with your parents and pay the fee by today evening only. By up to 10:30, 11 also you can pay the amount, no problem. Tomorrow morning by night only I can send, after immediate payment I can send ID and password. Tomorrow morning 6:30 onwards you can attend the classes. That's it, today's class. See you all, have a nice day. Bye bye, sweet dreams.